Or just to make sure they don't know who's the priority damage dealer when it comes to the next match. Not too sure whether they want to actually pick that up. Looking at team composition, they need some sort of magic damage at some point. Either Harley, either Kagura, one of the two.
So looks like we're going to have throwback into the marksman. Both these two marksmen are the S tiers one, so they are going to do the same thing. They have the Lolita as well. That Guardian's bulwark does a lot. That shield brings a lot of defense and will be able to block so much. But now the question is, do they pick off that Dicky? I mean, Shax is known for his Dicky. That's one of his featured player kind of card as well.
True.
So Dicky does a really good job in countering.
I want to see Aurora. I think Aurora is just so good in Wørld's composition right now. They've got the kill spot going around. They've got the pick potential. They have the tanks. They have the semi-tank and the dedicated tank. This is a very balanced team composition.
What is Flash Tyrants going to go for? Last pick. They need some sort of magic damage. Kagura works really well as well. And with the Aurora off, we don't have Alice. That looks like it's going to be the Kagura locking in. Seeing a return into this because this new meta is so focused on team fights.
Yeah.
Her umbrella is so devastating.
So devastating. I mean, honestly, if Lennox was still available, Lennox definitely would have.
That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, definitely a no-brainer here. Even though it is a team fight, just her innate strength in lane, and then once she gets out of lane, the amount of damage she pumps out is just ridiculous.
So what are you going to go for here? Predictions, the best times of the cast. Are you going to put that Malaysian pride, or are you going to be a traitor and go for Singaporeans this time?
This is a really tough one. It's neck and neck, but I'm leaning more towards Flash Tyrants this time around.
Fine, I'll go with your Wørld.
Alright, let's do this. I agree that honestly, it's really a 50-40, 51 to 49, 49 to 51% on either side in terms of win rate. And just, it's so difficult to predict who's going to come out of this one because Wørld had a great showing in Game 1. And that's really affecting my decision here because they were so close.
That's true. We'll have to see. Going into this, remember, do or die. This means everything.
Yeah, this really means everything. I think Flash Tyrants really comfortable here. How they play the early game is going to be really important here because Quad doesn't come up online as fast as Dragon on carry.
Looks like boots are on sale. Everybody getting those boots. They want to put themselves, you need to start those trends. Where are your boots? What happened to that trend center?
Man, everybody's buying boots in-game. Outside of the game, they want broken spectacles. People call for it.
I don't think so. But looks like it's just a mimic from Game 1. Gonna clear off those waves relatively easy. X-Ray gonna pick that one up really save themselves. Now, the one thing that, the same thing once again, Flash Tyrants gonna push out all 3 lanes. And they are leaving this lane all to themselves. I'm not sure why Wørld are doing this. I think Gushin will make it in time this time around to actually keep out all the waves.
No, I don't think he'll be. Oh wait, no,
he missed one.
Just one. Honestly, not the worst if you're losing just 1 minion overall. The payoff, 2 camps, pretty good.
Well, 2 camps as well as a half a minion wave in the mid lane. They're gonna walk away from this.
Yeah, it just means that they're going to have more in sync level 4s, and I think that's pretty important here, especially for their team comp, because a lot of their team members require their level 4s to make these big plays. However, coming in from Flash Tyrants here, they are funneling the gold into Claude. They want to make sure he is in good position.
Swan needs to use his flicker, but it's not going to be enough. First blood goes over to Vin Smoke. Good start once again for Wørld.
Really nice by Wørld. Locking down the most immobile player of the bunch, and that's definitely going to be Swan here. So Lolita goes down, Flash Tyrants, put on the back foot a little bit, but they should be able to catch up here. Are they going to dive this though?
No, they're not going to dive this, but they want to contest onto this river crab. They do not want to give this for free. And guess what? The Gushin already has his ultimate. He tags onto the Kagura with that sword spike, and with 4 members strong, good rotations coming over for Wørld. Going to secure this river crab for X-Ray.
X-Ray does get it. Balling looking kind of stale as of right now. Dragon doesn't really have to do anything, and he's quite happy just sitting in lane all day. However, both teams are quite happy to do so. Wørld really wants to get the snowball going, making sure that X-Ray comes up online so that Dragon can catch up not too far behind.
No, but Windsmoke caught in a tough position here. Forcing the flicker, the ultimate does get expanded. Windsmoke will definitely go down. And Shanks is caught in a tough position. Jikundo comes in extra. He's actually in the back line. He's trying to flank on the one. Albi uses the big duet, but onto literally nothing at all. Dragon is doing what he can, doing the damage, actually waiting for his cooldowns. Does have the Shadow Base smaller, but Xian is in the back line. Into the race front, pops the Meteor Fury into Dragon. Now they need to back away, but the Umbrella's there. Uses the Flea to get the stun up. Dragon has the Aegis, tries to run away. Should be A-okay, and after all of that, it's only no one goes down actually.
A very good trade from both sides here. Oh, the Guardian's Rare doesn't come up just yet, but we are Wørld Flash Tyrants neck and neck. This is so far a really exciting game.
300 goals separates both of these teams. They name themselves siblings, the big brother and little brothers. Well, they're definitely playing really, really close.
Yeah, it's this game. Oh, wait a minute. Swan might take a bit there, but there's no follow-up, so he's going to walk out scot-free.
Indeed. Let's look at the level checks really quick. Albi already level 6 is the highest level in the game so far. So experience advantage going over to Flash Tyrants in the early stages.
Oh, man. I mean, Flash Tyrants making it, they are just farming their jungle more efficiently than we are Wørld right now. Because we are Wørld is trying to make the proactive plays. They got nothing out of it, sadly, in that mid play. But earlier, they were able to get a pick, four more picks like that. They can easily come up ahead in terms of gold.
Oh, can see Aeon trying to camp onto this brush. Trying to catch onto someone who just oversteps the boundaries a little bit, X-Ray. Could be that target. They won this turret. But looks like they are just going to let the minions do the work instead.
Yeah, they're not going to let Aeon step up just yet. X-Ray's considering whether he wants to all-in, but he sees the rest of them rotating from the mid lane. Says, no, this is not a good idea. We got to back out.
Oh, Mihawk does spot onto Swan. Doesn't get the angle for the Way of the Dragon, though. So does just walk away from this. Lolita does stun him up with the charge. Does just scare them away for now. But one thing you need to keep in check is, oh, here comes the ultimate here. Meteor Fury onto Shanks and the Num Blast as well. Charges onto everyone. The flicker does get forced out, but doesn't catch onto Shanks. This should be a free tower, but here comes X-Ray. I don't think he wants to dive onto 4 members.
Oh, so far. Oh, wait a minute. Aeon does catch someone out, but the follow-up is just not fast enough in this particular situation. Flash Tyrants are in a great position right now to really start taking this game by storm. People are coming up online very, very quickly. Aeon has a lot of damage onto him. They just need to set it up with Saiyan.
Yep, Aeon, you know, Kagura does really well in team fights. The Calamity Reaper does get purchased here. Oh, Aeon pops the overturn pretty early there. Because he's going to walk away there. Ultimate, so no ultimate there for Kagura for a little while. I guess we all will feel a little bit safer to just kind of farm things out for a little bit.
Yeah, they're just keeping a very slow pace of the game. They don't mind it.
Look at this though. The rest of the Wørld squad coming in. Swan does his charge away, but good Guardian's Bear. The wall charge lands onto the Lolita, but he does have the Guardian's Bolt. Will block out all the projectile, but they do not have any turns. But here comes the Meteor Fury is there. They do get out of the Blazing Duet comes in. Everyone outside, they have to just run away, but they have nowhere to run. Here comes X-Ray, a double kill into the name of Aeon. Make it 3 kills. X-Ray lingering on the brush. Gushing just cannot find any way to end their team fight, and Flash Tyrant gets a big win.
Oh no, he's gonna get dived on this time. Does he have his flicker up?
He does have the ultimate up, so the incandescence will make him, you know, be able to just walk away and flash away from this. And Mihawk is in the rush. Oh, that's actually pretty brave from him. Uses a Shimpo just to gain some distance. Needs to use his barrier as well. Windsmoke coming in. This is definitely not going well for We Are Wørld here.
Yeah, I mean, Flash Tyrants are doing a great job locking them over, but Windsmoke is kind of in trouble here with Mihawk up in the back.
Here comes the ultimate, and Meteor Fury just turns up everything. And then what an ultimate from Aeon, catching onto 3 members, and Lun with the Decimate passive. He does have the movement speed up. He does get stunned, but the Usher Aura animation cancels it out, and they're diving in even deeper. They're going on all 5 members. They will lose the Lolita, but that doesn't matter. And look at the Kagura. Aeon recalling inside the base of We Are Wørld. Flash Tyrant has the swagger and has this game in the bag.
Oh man, Flash Tyrants just taking a great flank and a great setup by Sam with the ultimate from Metro. Just so dirty. 3 people getting caught out. And now Lord is in their sights. Do they want to come up with a 300 IQ play? But I think just playing standard is going to be fine. Top lane, there's plenty of towers to break down to push yourself ahead. You're nowhere near and Real World is nowhere near their goal unless they win the next team fight.
Oh, looks like Saiyan trying to back off the X-Ray. Looks like this time around the Gushin not that effective compared to the last game. So the first pick not working out. Instead, it's that Minotaur Saiyan playing a phenomenal game.
Really is. Getting those catches, getting those sick ultimates makes such a difference in this game. Oh, but hold on.
Five members here. And Saiyan into the back line. He's going on to race modes, but only catches onto the Grot. But they're happy with that. He does have the wild charge. Here comes Shikundo. Who is he going to knock? He doesn't find any angle, so he will not go into anyone. A good cold destruction lands on the 3 members of Flash Tyrants. But nope, not going to go for it. Here comes the Lunar Blast. But they're just going to zone out everyone. Mihawk going to the back line. They're diving deep here. They know they need to win this team fight. They want to just force everyone on the side of Real World away. They does sacrifice Aeon away from this. Now here comes Carry. Dragon finally here into the team fight, but it's just way too late here.
Yeah, just really way too late. They're going to pull over, clear mid up, and maybe consider going for Lord here as they clear out the jungle, making sure that the economy is just completely disrupted from the side of Real World here. They funneled all their gold into Claude. Claude is online.
Claude is definitely online, and you know what? We talked about the marksman not doing well down in this meta, but when you give him a lot of gold, he's definitely going to do really good.
Yeah, it's just difficult to funnel so much gold, so many resources into one person. Having all your eggs in one basket can be dangerous, but I think that's kind of the risk you take when you lock in a marksman, especially when you have hyper carries like Claude and also Carry.
Oh, the Guardian's Burial? That's lost Swan away from walking in. Actually, a pretty good Guardian's Burial. Does block the lane completely.
See, that's the thing. It doesn't tell you exactly how much, so it kind of leaves a small space thinking that you do have a chance.
Here comes the Power Major, does get charged up, but Loon with the Mortal Kombat will walk in there together with a 3-man Meteor Fury. And that just means destruction for Real World. They lose 1, they lose 2. 2 of their important members goes down, and now Real World on to their last stand. 5 members draw, and Charge comes in with the stun onto Dragon. Loon, can they find onto the carry? They need to kill off these marks when the Aegis comes out. Dragon does stay alive, but just a little bit longer. His hero might be alive, but his team chances are definitely fading away.
This is becoming so difficult for Real World to come back into this. Can they hold on any longer? This is going to be one of the big push coming in from Flash Tyrants. They're going in!
They're going in. Aeon into the backline. The Ashura doesn't land on anyone. They actually take on the Aeon. That's a huge pickup. Can they go for more? Monster kill there. But no. And the Decimate into the heart of Windsmoke. Into Shanks. Everyone is solo extra. Doing what he can. Can this Gushing pick go for it? No is the answer. Dragon, the last man standing. They went for this carry pick. This could be the final step. The jar comes through. And the blazing duet comes here.
It's over.
It is definitely over. Unfortunately, Flash Tyrants has to kill off their own flesh and blood, their own little brother, away from MPL. And just like that, Flash Tyrants will win the series 2-0, eliminating Wørld from MPL Season 2.
Oh man, unfortunate for Wørld. Great job from Flash Tyrants that Wørld has put strong statement that they are able to go toe-to-toe with the best.
I'm a little heartbroken. Going back to those videos I saw from Wørld, it just shows great. Oh, Mihawk even going with that great game. Let's play again.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Really is tough, especially
a good game coming in from, Wørld, especially game 1, they had all the chances in the world. Let's look at a highlight of game 2 really quickly.
I mean, just keep your eyes on Saiyan. He's done such an amazing job. He sets up these fights so perfectly. Like, what can you really do? Comes back in, 3-man off. What?
Changes the tide completely. Mihawk tried to do his best, and this game actually just felt like he couldn't find an opening, couldn't find an angle to just flag to behind it because the tanks were positioned so well.
Yeah, they did a really good job here. I think Flash Tyrants, after game 1, really reconsidered, they've got a very good chance of taking this game away from us. We just cannot let them do it.
And I love this so much. When he did get frozen up with the Pride of Ice, but he used the animation of Asha Aura of Mortal Coil, rather, to cancel out that stun completely.
Yeah. The best part is that his Decimate at the very end was not on the intended target. If not, I think he would have been able to pick up both of them there.
This confused me actually. I felt like Carry should have kept on pushing because he was quick pushing. he came back, he didn't really achieve that much. And this Saiyan, he's definitely MVP. That Minotaur pick showing that why they first picked it, why they prioritized that Minotaur so much. Even this last fight,
one more time, just check that out. He gets locked down for so long.
he was waiting for a good opportunity, and this was it. Bang, 3-man, multi-man ultimates. Decimate from Lun, doing so much damage. And goodbye, good night. And X-Ray, that one last stand. Not enough.
So tough to watch, but man.
Let's look at the standings. Let's look at it. And with that being said, can see those two raid bars.
They're eliminated for sure. That's going to be the regular season, but we got one more game.
Now, this game suddenly means so much more.
Oh, yeah.
Because AirAsia Saiyan, if they win, they just need to win this game. Because they have the hit-to-hit over Flash Tyrants as well.
Yep.
So they just need to win this game. Even though they were tied on points with Flash Tyrants, they will finish first seed. And they will go up against their sister team, Saiyan Reborn. And Flash Tyrant will go up against Bigetron Singapore. A repeat of last season's Grand Finals. But you know what? Those are just theory crafts. Let's go on to a really short break. And come back with the ultimate game. The last game. What a game to end everything. The Battle of Malaysia of Singapore. The repeat of the Titans. Who will come out on top? We'll find out soon. My name is Matthew. His name is Beta 5. MPL Season 2 is brought to you by EG Network as well as Moontoon. See you in a bit.
Hi everyone, it's Jason again. Welcome back to another episode of Inside Mobile Legends. In this episode, the developers of Mobile Legends will take you through the game's latest changes and updates in patch 14, including optimizations for AFK and lag, and balance changes. We will also give you a sneak peek of the next big event that's coming in October, so make sure you watch till the end of the video to catch all the good stuff. Let's get started. Recently, we received a lot of feedback from players regarding the game's experience. Over the past month, we've been working very hard to bring all of you a better experience, especially for those of you who have been experiencing AFK and lag issues. We've improved our system to ensure that AFK players will be punished properly and made major adjustments to our credit score system. We increased the period for calculating repeat violations from 24 hours to 168 hours. With this new change, we don't recommend you or any of your friends to commit any infractions for those 168 hours. Why? Players will get more serious punishments if they commit multiple violations during this period. Based on a player's violation record, a player can incur a 20 credit score reduction as punishment in a single game. At the same time, repeat offenders will be banned from gameplay for up to 20 minutes at max. We have also increased the period of judgment for game reconnects and also being a negative player to 330 seconds, based on players' feedback during our survey. Players who reconnect within that time will not be punished. For players who didn't return to the game for a long time, so exceeding that 330 seconds, they will get a serious punishment as their negative behavior ruins the game experience for everyone else. Although the punishment is now more severe, don't worry about it if you performed well in the game. If you continuously get gold medals in battle, you will get extra credit scores each game. That way your credit score will not be too difficult to improve or maintain. Moving on, we're working hard to solve the lag problems that everyone has been concerned about. We optimized the servers and enhanced network experience in Southeast Asia and South America. As we move forward, we'll be bringing optimizations to other regions as well, so stay tuned. To provide a better experience for our players in the battlefield, we made adjustments to the battle spells, emblems, and creeps. Checking the utilization rate of battle spells, we adjusted and redesigned some of them to reduce the retention of unpopular battle spells. Now, we will give you a brief introduction to some of the skills that have been changed. Weaken was designed to be a battle spell that helped combat assassins. However, we find it difficult to use in the battlefield, so we redesigned it. Now, Weaken is called Scout and summons Harper, a magical assistant who gives you sight at a designated area. Scout lasts for a short period of time, but it helps you know when an assassin is about to attack. We discovered that Aegis and Healing Spell were often used in the same situation. Therefore, we buffed Aegis to make it easier to use when trying to protect yourself and more. Not only does Aegis generate a shield for an allied hero, but it also creates a shield for your own hero. We also made changes to Arrival. We find it difficult for players to quickly select the location to blink to, so we improve visual effects and control of Arrival, hoping that players can arrive at the desired destination faster and with greater accuracy. After using this skill, players can select the location on a small map with ease. We also made adjustments to the emblem sets, as some of the emblem talents have utilization rates that are either too high or too low. For example, one of the mage emblem talents, Golden Touch, was rarely used. Now, Golden Touch is called Mystery Shop and gives a 10% discount on all mage equipment items during battle. With this change, we hope that mages will be a bit stronger during the early game. As for the support emblem set, we felt that 2 of its emblem talents are too similar. So Healing Hand is now redesigned as Avarice, which grants an extra 10 gold after dealing damage to enemy heroes, up to 1200 gold in total, with a cooldown of 2 seconds. With this change, we hope that support players will have more diversity in their emblem talents. Finally, we found that the reward generated from the Assassin emblem set's Bounty Hunter was higher than we wanted it to be. There were cases where non-Assassin players would even use this emblem set. Because of this, we will reduce the extra gold that players gain from every enemy hero killed. However, don't complain yet because we will increase the total gold that you can gain. With this change, we hope to keep this emblem set more specialized for Assassin-type heroes. Meanwhile, raise the difficulty of creeps, which should incentivize players to lane during the early game, leaving the jungle to heroes who are specialized for jungle. See what we did there? Heroes who take on the jungle should definitely equip the battle spell Retribution and equip Hunter's Knife. That's a pro tip. Otherwise, they may find it difficult to jungle during early game. With that said, we've added a limitation to Hunter's Knife. Heroes who equip Hunter's Knife will gain less experience from killing minions. As a result, players cannot lane and jungle at the same time during the early game. We want to see players putting more thought into their builds and take on specialized roles, especially during the early game. Something important to note is that we will be ending our current season a bit early on September 25th. To remedy the inconvenience this may cause, we have prepared lots of events and rewards for the upcoming season. Don't forget to rank up and complete the task as we near the end of the season to earn rewards at the dawn of the new season. A new season pass is also coming. Upgrade your season pass and unlock exclusive skins. A trailer of Mobile Legends' new chapter will be released at the end of the season, when the Necro Army meets Tigreal's expeditionary forces of light, who will win the war between light and darkness. Definitely stay tuned for more news in the future.
Download for free, Mobile Legends Bang Bang!
And welcome back to the MPL Season 2, brought to you by Moonton and EGG Network. I mean, so far we're just getting over what has been happening. What has been happening?
I think we're actually having good fun. You know what? Let's stop that. You know, let's go back to Almi. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that. Maybe something else on the line. But yeah, as I was saying, 2 of the teams have already been eliminated. We're moving on from that. It's time for the game of the century. We've been waiting for this for quite a while.
And this game, we finished the bottom of the table fight. Yep. This is the top of the table decider. Because if AirAsia Saiyan wins, they will finish first seed. However, if Bigetron manages to beat them up, AirAsia will finish third seed no matter what. Because they have, even though if they get 1 point, they will level the same points as EVOS. They lost the hit-to-hit. Now, with that being said, let's look at AirAsia Saiyan's lineup here.
Looking at their lineup right now, we've got Gripback, Solo, Traitor, Rush, and Logan. Not sure who this time is going to be the 5 that they want to bring in.
Yesterday, where they played so well, Gripback didn't play. So it was the remaining last 5 that you can see. Now, with that being said, let's look at the feature play, and what a feature play he is. Obviously, Fredo. only 170 games, but 80% win rate. And I like this is a cheeky response. Best combo with Alucard, countered by Alucard. Come on, dude. It's not that.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. But definitely Ruby has been seeing more and more play these days.
Yeah, especially because of the ultimate. I'm offended. You can pull in anyone.
Yeah, as you said, you can pull in literally anyone, and the CC that she brings is great, especially when you can hook people over the walls. But overall, early game, protect your laner, zone the enemy. I mean, it's your job as a tank, but particularly for Ruby, it's a little bit more effective.
Yeah, definitely. And yesterday you could see, right? He played so well. I think Fredo's kind of transitioning into a tankier sort of place.
Yeah.
Where he played game 1 he played Grok, and game 2 he played Archive. And I know the funny thing is I saw a video on his personal Facebook page where he was doing that lottery thing because he really wanted the Archive skin, and the Archive skin is actually really, really nice. He was like so happy. He spent so much time into it. Okay, let's see what Fredo has to say to us.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Fuad bin Razali. My IGN is Fredo. Being the team captain for AirAsia is very stressful. They are very stubborn too, the players. It's a big responsibility that I am carrying. I don't train them, I just enhance their skills, their knowledge about the game. If they don't know about certain things, I would tell them, I would give them knowledge about it. The most important thing in the team would be discipline and attitude. You have to have a good attitude, you have to listen when people tell you, you have to be disciplined to be successful. They listen and sometimes they don't. They are very, very stubborn. Sometimes they make me very hard to tell them things, what to do. Sometimes they don't listen. Sometimes they take the things too lightly, what I say. Maybe I'm not too harsh, but I'm strict. I believe our team is strong right now. We have been a lot of tournaments. We have the experience that we have right now. I trust my team. I believe that we are going to the top 4. Okay, to my team members, play hard and play smart. Don't be too stubborn. Listen to my command. Guys. Listen to me. Listen to what I say. You guys are good. I trust in you all that we can be the champion this time. So yeah, AirAsia, guys.
Don't be too stubborn. Fredo, confident words, and big talk. This could be the time. This could be the time where they finish first seed, showing everyone that they are still the kings of Mobile Legends.
We're just going to have to see because they're going to be facing up against Bigetron Singapore.
The previous champions. What a storyline. With that being said, let's look at their lineup. So this is Bigetron Singapore. You have LY4, Mr. B, Sara, the WQXD, as well as Family. Now, fun fact, Family used to be from Flash Tyrants. Forgot what was his name in the past. But Family is still actually really close friends with Tyrants. So they do have this, like, I guess it's just like good synergy between everyone. But as soon as Family came in, Bigetron's results has been so different. They have been playing so much better.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to agree, but let's look at their featured player. It's gonna be Mr. Mr. B. Mr. B.
Yeah, you can see Estes. We didn't see it that much this season. I think he played it once during one of the regular season games, but very clear, it's all about protecting all your heroes, right? Protect, sustain teammates, stay alive in team fights, and provide support during team fights. You can see his emblems are fully regeneration and support. Even his build, fleeing time, dominance ice, as well as courage bulwark. It's all about those buffs.
Oh man, he won at least. Gosh, he won at least 200 over games, 90%.
It's not that impressive because I saw Soul's Moscow. It was like 1,000+ games. He had an 80+% win rate. That is impressive.
800 games. Oh, I mean, just seeing the win rates alone is surprising. I question whether it's solo or whether you usually have a group.
Doesn't matter. He's still a really good player.
Yeah.
That being said, let's see what Mr. V has to say.
I'm Mr. V from Bigetron FG, captain of the team. I play tank and support. I believe that my team individual skills are still good. Even though we win the champion the last season, I mean, there will be a lot of expectation for us, but we just play as usual. Don't really train them, just they play at their own convenience. All of us have commitment, so really can't force them to stick to a timetable for training. Things that are important in our team is to be happy, to be casual. They will listen to me when I'm not tilted. When I have to keep repeating and asking them to do something, that will make me very annoyed. Yeah, we are confident because I think we just have to put in more effort and we can commitments in life. And living in Singapore, living expenses is high. People have to work, commitments, army, no time for training, no time for MPL. I think it's time to move on from Mobile Legends then. Not say quick lah, but just casually play, not competitive anymore. Definitely we'll try to do our best till the end. We will definitely try to get champion again. Yeah, I'll do our best. I cherish the bond that we built, and I hope that everyone will do better in life, even though if we are not gonna play Mobile Legends anymore. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys will do better in life.
Man, Mr. V is such a sweet guy. He's such a sweet guy.
God.
Oh!
Mr. V, you could feel the genuinity in his voice. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what? I really care for whatever happens, happens. And I love all of you. Oh, those words. Okay. I should brush it off. It's time for a taunt video.
For AirAsia Saiyan, I think you guys need to train harder for us to stay to watch more. Untuk BTR, jangan ingat dalam tim korang ada live vote. Dekat tim kita orang ada friend dudu. Yeah.
I gotta give it a Bigetron.
There was that. That's clear. LY4. Bam. 2 thumbs up.
Ooh.
Straight away.
That is a taunt. That is some good trash talk. Yikes. Wow.
Just to give anyone context, basically during the first season playoff, right? AirAsia actually brought their own air stewardess to the playoff itself, but I guess because they lost, they didn't bring in the third day. It was quite funny. So that taunt actually made a lot of sense. 2 thumbs up.
Oh, that's some really good trash talk
Actually,
there.
talking about thumbs up, I know this is really a bit off topic, but how do you do a thumbs up?
What do you mean? You just stick your thumb up and
See.
4 fingers down? Why?
Look at my thumb.
Oh, okay. You have one of the. Yeah. No. I've definitely seen people who can pull their thumbs much further.
It's 90 degrees.
I'm assuming you can also pull your finger back all
No,
the way to your
this
wrist.
is the only thing I can do.
All right. Cool.
It's actually like straight and it's 90 degrees.
Is
Can you
this-
confirm?
Yeah, I can.
It's not an illusion.
It's not exactly 90 degrees, but it's like pretty close. Like it's a very close.
I should stop doing that
90
because people will think I'm weird.
Yep. All right. Cool. That's just another part.
It's just like weird. Yeah, anyways.
Welcome back to the MPL.
Welcome back to MPL Season 2. It's brought to you by EGG Network as well as Muntun.
Great diversion.
Good job.
Good job. Woo! Okay, but coming back into the game, Bigetron versus AirAsia Saiyan here. Besides the trash talk, does Bigetron stand a chance?
Honestly, they do. They have been stepping up a lot in recent weeks. They have been playing well, but same goes to AirAsia Saiyan. They basically stormed through GigFam Icon yesterday. 2-0, no chance, clean sweep, whatever adjective you want to put it there, it basically happened.
It's rough, but I kind of feel like we haven't seen enough to. So I can say as a fact that Bigetron can go up against AirAsia Saiyan. They've done it before previously, but in this playoff, based on track record, based on play style, based on what they've been picking, only recently they started to get better, but have they gotten better enough to go up against AirAsia Saiyan?
We'll have to see. They at least lock in a playoff spot, so they achieve that. But can they beat their old rivals? And AirAsia Saiyan, this is basically everything set on a pedestal, right?
Yeah.
You beat Season 1 champions, you claim that you are kings of Mobile Legends once again. The best storyline anyone can ever write. Man, EGG is getting really lazy with this script writing. So easy. I can predict it. The Malaysian favorites deter a little bit, lose to the Singaporean Giants. Now they have a chance to redeem themselves.
It's all been scripted.
It's scripted. Look. We have a script right here. It says.
It's all scripted. All the games are scripted. We all know the outcomes. It's a conspiracy. But yeah, honestly, I really think that Bigetron might have a good chance against AirAsia Saiyan here.
They do. And sometimes, especially with this new meta, it's hard to say. But it does seem like AirAsia Saiyan has figured out a lot of things in this new meta. They played so well. I cannot stress this enough. Yesterday against Geek Fam Icon, it didn't seem like Geek Fam Icon had any chance in that game.
I mean, it was a rough game, but AirAsia Saiyan really played well. Do they want to experiment though? Do they really want to forcefully try and get first place, or are they happy with where they are?
No such thing as happy where you are. You want to force first place. Let me tell you why. Because if they lose this game and Bigetron wins this game, they will face Bigetron in the first game of the playoffs. You really want to win this game. No such thing as trying. No such thing as trial by fire. You want to pick your most comfortable picks. No such thing as, oh, you know what? Let's fool around the second game. 2-0, clean sweep, done deal, close the book, move on, next chapter. See you at playoffs.
Oh man, this is going to be an exciting game to see. I mean, there's only so much that we can theory craft, but I really want to see what Bigetron is going to prioritize in terms of their picks here. You saw from previous days, AirAsia Saiyan, what do you think they're going to be prioritizing this time around?
Marxist. They didn't prioritize Marxist that much. They prioritized the Minotaur a lot. And they played it so well. As they took Grok as well as Minotaur, so whenever which one is available, and they are the ones that took out those weird odd picks. So game 1 they took Albios, and Solos played a phenomenal game. Game 2 they took Hellkurt because it was all open, as well as the Valir. But now guess what? And yeah, you know what? I just saying, thank you, thank you for doing that.
Thank you for the honor.
They heard my cries. Banning out Gushin.
Hashtag ban Gushin at MPL. Okay. Selena also going to be taken out. I think overall it's been the standard. There's so much priority on Selena. So far, hasn't gone through it at all.
Nope, not going to go through at all. They're going to ban out this Selena. Now, what do they ban for the last one? They banned a lot of yesterday, but it was against Sino, so that was kind of made sense. And they do prioritize Grok. Now, this tells me they will first pick Lunox if it's available, or if it's banned out, they will take out the Minotaur.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with this. Do they want to let it through?
No. So Hellkurt has been... Oh, that's one thing as well. Now, Fredo, do you go for the Lunox? Has AirAsia Saiyan prepared for this? No, they prioritized Alice a lot too yesterday. That's something I forgot. So a lot of actually these heroes, I should write it down. I should really follow.
So does that mean that Bigetron gets to lock in Minotaur and also Linux as well?
Martis is available as well if they want to look for it. But you know why? What's the rush of picking this Lunox when they already have Alice? I guess
because it keeps it open. It keeps their composition not so funnel. Because the moment they lock in Martis, they're unsure. This could literally be any kind of team composition. Both of them fit especially well. And if they lock in Linux, it's a little bit different. Wow.
So I'm gonna think of this because Panjahat second rotation. AirAsia second rotation Lancelot twice yesterday.
Yes.
And they did not prioritize Martis at all. So they didn't pick it at all. So they're thinking, you know what? We can pick Martis in the later stage because AirAsia doesn't prioritize it. That is a very smart move. And Archive, we're gonna see some fancy skins coming out.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see some.
I saw Fred going out. They're like, I'll play this skin. And now, with that double blind pick, they can play Martis as well. But Lunox is still available.
I'm liking it because it not only gets a tank that fits the role, but also something that doesn't just, I'm Alice, I'm going to go in, pop my, and I'm pushed away.
I don't know. It does kind of take away the counter of it.
Yeah,
because Akai does naturally counter away this Alice. But Kaya...
Is it worth picking up? I honestly don't feel like
it's just a game where Lunox is not picked up.
Hanabi as well.
So we do have the ninjutsu, the ultimate does do a lot. The AoE is there. So they're going a really heavy AoE comp. That being said, I think the last pick could be a Kagura.
I mean, they can easily pick Kagura. Or I mean, in this situation, Aurora is actually looking pretty good too. But then you would have a double mage. Is it worth it though?
Looks like the double mage will be present, but it's going to be on AirAsia Saiyan side. Logan played a really, really good Aurora yesterday.
I think this is a great comp. Honestly, if they do have the initiation from either Alice or even getting a pick up with a Kai, they could pretty much lock down a lot of people here.
The odd one out for me is the Jawhead.
Yeah.
The Jawhead is the odd one out for me. They could have picked something like even an Alpha would have worked a little bit better. Because as the Jawhead, you want to pick a lot of people off, but I guess it works out. Oh,
looks like it's going to be a battle of ice and fire here.
Ice and fire, indeed. A lot of odd picks coming in. It worked for AirAsia yesterday.
I like
Will
it though.
It work for Bigetron today?
Predictions, I really like it. This is super tough. Like it's either or for both of these teams. I can see the potential from AirAsia saying here. They got a really nice early game composition. They want to do level 2s. This is the composition you want to do, level 2 cheeses.
I still think that they should have not picked that Jawhead. Lunox would have fit so well.
But then they would have 3 mages.
AirAsia
saying, I think I'm kind of on Bigetron a little bit more this time.
Pure AirAsia. This is all I am gonna go for. I'm singing the Nagaraku loud and proud. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get a lot of flack for it. But let's see whether the Singaporean Giants can do it. Mr. V with his humble approach. This teammate, this family values guy. You just want to hug him. He's such a nice guy.
Such a nice guy.
But will nice guys finish last?
We're just gonna, honestly, we're just going to have to see. Level 4 is going to be...
Look at that skin. I told you. I saw it. I saw it on Facebook. I knew he was going to do it. That's a really nice skin, though.
That's a really, really nice
Samurai Archive. Oh, man. Well, it's easy. The funny thing is, he has a sword with him, but he still chooses to use his boots.
His boots.
You don't understand that.
Gotta respect that. Got to respect that. I think overall, will Bigetron have troubles towards the later stages of the game? You're playing with Hanabi. She's not exactly the most mobile marksman, but she has such an impact with that ultimate.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. They actually give full advantage of the spinner over to Punjahat. Oh, Rush needs to back out. Does have the flowing blood. At Whitefall, I don't think he managed to steal away the Ghost Mage, so you just have to walk away. Punjahat with the Usher Aura lands on the 2. Now the Mordecai follow-up. There's the Blender to get a 1,000 pounder. Will stun up Mr. V. Just have to walk away. Sana is there. Solos staying true to his name, being alone.
Man, Solos. I mean, this is gotta suck for him. He's just stuck under. He cannot contest any of the jungle creeps. He has to deal with the lane minions constantly.
No, it's fine. He does have the buff that he did take away from the Reaper, and
True.
as a Jawhead, the smart missiles. It's pretty easy to solo things out. And Fatty Lim, he does have the Ring of Order. Will kind of cut the creep wave. He cannot do much. He's pretty stalemate of a start so far in this game.
Yeah, nobody's making super proactive plays. The Rapid Boots are coming in, so we're expecting the fast rotations.
Punjahat comes in, does have the ultimate available now. Does have the River Crab ticking onto it. Fatty Lim wanted to do something about it, but as smooth as that, look at that.
Oh, no.
Sana does get caught out. There goes the Decimate. He does have the reset, but does he find another target? Nope. Gonna use the Mortal Coil just to walk away. First blood being drawn by AirAsia Saiyan.
Really unfortunate. Sana just getting caught out of position. I think Valyr's getting punished really, really hard overall by the Martis pick, who's constantly just been on top of him ever since the game started.
Yep. That is true. That is true. They're just gonna walk away. Gale Force comes in. They do, but the problem is
Hanabi doesn't have an ult.
He doesn't have the ult, but also Fatty Lim doesn't have the ult as well. Ooh, Logan did have it available, but just for now, not going to use it just yet. They're looking for better pickoffs, waiting for the ultimates. Rush is still level 3. Logan is still level 3.
Yeah, I think they want to keep their eyes open for potential picks like Logan here, who really, if he gets caught, doesn't stand a chance. He hits level 4. He could make a counter response to it, but it looks like a dive is being set up on the bottom side of the map.
There goes the flicker. There goes the stun, and there goes the HP bar. He's trying to stay alive, but that won't do anything. Logan does get caught up by the ultimate. Is chaining one after the other, but it's not enough. Fatty Lim will be able to walk away there, but they got what they wanted, got the kill, go out away, and they're gonna try and take away this River Crab as well.
Yeah, stealing away the River Crab as well.
Retribution.
Saying they're just going to be right on top of things. They're playing a lot. They're giving a lot more respect than I would have imagined.
Yep, definitely. But you know, Bigetron, they're not that far behind. Only 100 gold. I think LY4 has been farming relatively well. He's been relatively untouched. Look at that, he has 1.9k gold into his back pocket, already has the jungle item as well, so he will do a lot of jungle damage, but will get a little bit less experience. But look at that funneling. He's so far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty happy. He's pretty happy in the position that he is in right now. 2.2k, going strong. I think the only one who's comparable is just Jawhead at this point, because he's just been farming in the side lanes all day long.
All day long, all night long. Rush trying to clear out this river crab, but as an Alice, you do take a little bit of time. But Bigetron now, they have 4 members strong. Fredo needs to run away, does have the 1,000 pounder, will be to walk away. There goes the ultimate into the mirror, but what a hurricane dance, just knocks everyone away. Immediately disengages everything, and Fredo and Solos live to tell the tale.
Sana should have dropped the ult so much earlier. I think even preemptively, just to get Mr.
They catch on to Fatty Leem, they get the kill, and now Sync is the other target. Where's the Decimate? There it goes. Didn't get the kill, but doesn't get the reset. Didn't really matter. They get another 1,000 pounder, but did not tag on a good flicker from Sana. He will be able to walk away from this. And now it looks like Logan and Cole will get the first start of the game. AirAsia saying continuing their dominance, they're continuing their momentum from yesterday.
This is so rough. I mean, Bigetron making slight mistakes, getting punished very hard for it by the side of AirAsia saying. But AirAsia saying right now, they farmed out the jungle so well that they can't really hurt the economy unless they take away towers. And I think that's sort of the issue as of right now.
Exactly. 100% right. Fredo leading the charge. Oh, Puncture does get used. He tags the blender. He tags LY4. Hurricane that's against the wall. It rhymes and it kills. That is another kill into the back pocket of AirAsia Saiyan. 5-0. They are in cruise control.
Oh man, this is not looking good for Bigetron. They're slowly losing grip over the game. They're still holding on quite well, but we're just going to have to see, because AirAsia Saiyan always has priority with these plays. And it looks like Bigetron breaks the first turn of the game on the bottom side of the map, equaling out the goal, bringing them back into the 2k differentials.
Scarlet Phantom gets purchased by Hanabi, but one item is not going to do it. He needs 2 or even 3 to make something happen. So let's see. But look at the Martis already completed the Mortal Guard. That Bloodlust Axe, and there goes Fatin against the wall, and he will go down. But here comes Minifert together with Hellfire. Flickers away is AirAsia Saiyan. Fredo does get tagged onto his. Remember, he doesn't have Hurricane Dance anymore. The Blood Oath doesn't land onto anyone. But now, there goes the Unstoppable Force into the ejector. They will assassinate away onto that Valir. Mr. V and Cole needs to run away. And now, they're not done. A beautiful 2-man blender into the 1,000 pounder will stun him out. Sing forced to use it. The ultimate to just walk away. Sing trying to run away. He's so low. There goes the 1,000 pounder wall. He does have the shield. AirAsia Saiyan, they're in a little bit of trouble. They're going really deep. But the flowing blood snipes out the Hanabi. He will go down. Rush with those Spectral's eyes. They will get 1 kill. They will get 2 kills. The flowing blood, more like sniping orbs, because 2 kills just like that for Rush.
Oh man, they played that so well. They juggled, AirAsia Saiyan juggled aggro like a true pro there. Because I thought they were getting a little bit too deep. People are taking a little too much damage here, especially when Sync finally got into the fight. Used his ultimate straight away to try and catch somebody off. But it's so hard to really do anything once they've killed off the Hanabi. So really well done by Rush getting to the back line.
And Rush was so confident on his Alice. You can see, one thing I always emphasize, if you first pick something, you need to make sure that first pick is worth it. They're definitely making this worth it. And you know what? Jawhead, 100%. So far, so good. Oh, he even steals. That was cheeky from Fredo. He took away the kill. And guess what? You get a steal. You might want to go for the kill. Fatty Lim is relatively low. Solos, will he get the kill? Maybe not very. AirAsia Saiyan feeling a little bit cocky. They do get the kill on Zakaya, but they pay for it for 2 of their life. Ooh, a misstep and a misplay. Does this open up Lord for Bigetron though? Nope, they're just gonna walk away.
I think if it does come down to whether or not they can pull off Lord here, I mean, Alice and Aurora, really, really high AoEs. It could be really risky. You might lose a couple of members doing it.
Yep, indeed. They're just gonna walk away. Rush is there together with Mr. V. Looks like they are just gonna back off. No worries there so far. Bigetron Singapore walking away, feeling fine.
Finding dandy so far, but Bigetron unable to really make the plays here. Looks like they're very happy just trying to farm it out until the game is over.
Kaya needs to be careful though. But looks like Fredo doesn't feel like jumping on it just yet. They're just going to walk away while Mr. V, he's saying that, you know what, Fredo, you can jump, I can jump too.
Yeah, so AirAsia is saying right now, they're trying to accelerate the game while Bigetron is very happy at where the tempo of the game as of right now.
Yep.
Just because they're very happy farming, very happy not fighting at all, and just keeping the goal differential because it won't matter
They're going for this. Mr. V is all alone. 3 members of AirAsia is there. Mr. V doesn't have break form just yet. They are just focusing onto the turret. They will take 2 because they are just going to rotate to the ball back side. Rush does get Mion first up. Winter Truncheon is there, but he didn't pop his ultimate. He should have popped that Blood Oath to get at least a little bit of a health. But now, wow, Fredo, he's going aggressive, but where is the follow-up? Solos trying to look for her. The Osho Aura will not land on anyone. The Sana will flicker away, and this team fight is going over to AirAsia. Just saying, they have the damage, they have the confidence, they have the kills. 2-for-1 exchange. AirAsia saying, Fredo in particular, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. Wow, 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 that was really impressive.
Yeah, he was confident in his team being able to pick up the kills. He got the priority target, really blew everything for this all-in, and comes out alive. Really well done.
Well, I can see now Logan gonna walk to this bottom side one more time. Now, AirAsia saying both level 9s. Now, do you think that they're going to do the Lord anytime soon here?
Probably not. It's just way too risky to actually pull it off. You don't have enough members to actually cut down the Lord. While the rest of the team is clumped up together, they're particularly good at fighting on top of objectives.
They might bait out Lord, actually. But actually, one thing I haven't seen teams do is actually try to bait things out. But it looks like Bigetron.
Oh, we did just now.
So that thought here. Oh, the flicker comes out from Logan really early on. He uses a Cold Destroy into it on Alfredo. Uses the Hurricane Dash, try to get himself out, but I don't think that is going to work out. He will go down 100%, but look at the top side though. You already have Martis together with Souls pushing things out. They are making a cross-map play. They lost something in bottom side. They are trying to get something in the top side, and they will get it because the turret does go down. That is 6 turrets to 3 for AirAsia sake.
They really are taking their time with this. They're cutting down every single turret. They're not accelerating the game too fast because Bigetron are putting up a very good defense here. Making a couple of mistakes. I definitely think that they need to be clean.
Solos, he wants this Hanabi. He goes for Sing the Ejector. He pops him up. The Decimate comes in. They get 1 kill. And now Bigetron, they want some retribution. But here comes Rush. The flowing blood. He's going into the middle of the team, but he doesn't find anyone. Here comes Solos with the Ejector. Pops Mr. V away. He's trying to run away. They do not have Fredo. Now finding the Blood Oath comes in, but they do not have the priority targets. Rush trying to make a beeline, running away. They do get LY4. They get the Lancelot, and now this is a favorable fight. The Blood Oath comes in, stomps off Fatty Lim. He has to flicker out of this fight. Rush, he's hungry for blood though. He wants this kill. Where's the flowing? But there it is. Does he get the stun into it? No, the Ejector tries to push him into range, but he will not go for it. Rush, a good attempt. Doesn't get much out of it, but they at least still win this team fight. AirAsia staying still in the driving seat.
They have priority here. They could just shove mid out and then consider going for the Lord this time round. But, oh, look, hold that thought for just a sec. Rush is in the middle of it.
Rush is in the middle of it, and this is exactly what they want. The Minor breaks them, but Akai with the Hurricane Dash does manage to block him back, but Rush is still in a heap of trouble. There is no follow-up. Bigetron with a good pick-off there.
Why was there no follow-up? That was such a good fight for AirAsia saying to really collapse on them right there.
AirAsia saying they are in the lead, but they need to be a little bit careful. Bigetron are no pushovers, and now that's exactly what you want to see. A Son rolls into a double puncture. Is he going to get away? The Phantom Execution gains a little bit more distance. Solos looking for a pick, looking for a way in. So far, no way in.
Oh, this is so frustrating, especially for Bigetron.
They need to stagger back their recalls. Look, every time they're engaging, they're looking for a spot or a fight when one of their members are down.
Yep.
Rush is down. Don't play aggressive. You need 5 members. You need that pressure. Remember, numbers in, advantages. 5v4, more often than not, that 5 is going to win.
Yeah, and it's just like you said, you got to play according to the situation. You cannot just keep calling, we got to fight now, we're stronger, we can fight even though it's 4v5. One extra person makes such a difference.
One extra person makes such a difference, and that is true. Fredo backing off wisely. Look at Jawhead though, Solos trying to split push, trying to flank in the bottom side. He has the unstoppable force, and now he's lingering. Fatty Lim does get ejected back. Now, that might not be the target that they want to. Fatty Lim is going there, but now Rush into the backline, pops the ultimate there. Solos trying to find a way. Mr. V does kill it off with the Minopri. Fredo is dangerously low as well. LY4 just taking down everyone, getting off the stranglers, and things are looking really, really bad for AirAsia saying they are running away from this fight. Oh no, they're still going for it. Oh, the flicker a little bit aggressive, but no, they are going onto Lord here, Gideon. Gideon, what went wrong?
I mean, in this particular situation, Fredo was trying to get to the back line, same as Solos and Rush. A little too far behind because they need to put Jahan to be in the right position. So even if they do miss out getting to the backline, they still have to put Jahan in the right position to allow them to disengage from the fight. And that was kind of the issue there, that Jahan and Logan were a little too far back in this particular situation.
This game is clearly not over. This game is right where it's gonna start. 14 minutes in, 2,000 the goalie effectively walking into it. But once again, he's the tank. Yo, they're wasting way too many abilities. Now Punjahat is caught in a tough spot. LY4, just one auto attack. With the Usher Aura, the Divine Judgment will pull him in. Now AirAsia has to back off. Logan uses the flicker, tries to run away. Remember, all of this is happening. Bottom lane is pushing against AirAsia. And in the top side, you have Lord coming as well. 4 members strong. Bigetron with the momentum, with the advantage.
Yeah, they're going to push this all the way through. They're trying to get rid of that last siege minion. They finally get it, but now Lord is pushing in through the end. They have to rotate.
Look at bottom, look at bottom. Bottom, the minions are pushing in as well, but no one from AirAsia can go for it. Now Souls is finally making his way. He's trying to clear the creepers as much as he can. The cold destruction is there, but it's way too slow and way too little. It is not enough. They still have Lord. They're trying to pull Lord into the mid-range because they cannot go for it, but now this could be the fight. They are going for it. Mr. V does get his ultimate kind of Solos into the back. Like trying to flag by Fredo, or he gets taken down by LY4. But everyone outside of AirAsia is still pretty healthy. They get 1 kill on the side of Fatty Team, but that is not a priority. Here comes Rush with the blood off. Where is your ultimate Rush? He doesn't have it. He needs to go down. He will go down. Now Logan, the last man standing, into the Phantom Execution, striking into the heart of AirAsia and their fan base, and they will go down. Game 1 goes over to Bigetron Singapore.
Bigetron Esports recreating history once more. I mean, that was an amazing show from both teams. It was quite neck and neck. For the most part of it, I just think that AirAsia needed to be the aggressors, needed to force the fights even more, and maybe even consider tower dives.
Just look at those graphs. Everything was going so well, but they couldn't end the game. Very clearly, the graph tells the full story. AirAsia was caught in a tough spot, and because of it, they just couldn't end the game. They started off well, but no follow-ups. It is a little bit heartbreaking, but that is game 1.
Yeah.
They can still come back. Remember, they didn't need a 2-0. They just need to win the game.
But overall, this was a really great game here. Punjahat played a nasty Martis, though.
Yep, they did. And you can see that he played really, really well. What do you think went wrong here? Everything was looking so smooth for AirAsia.
I think the biggest issue is once you're so close up together, Hanabi really starts popping off. Because a lot of her auto attacks start bouncing and start critting as well once you've got full build. And that becomes a huge factor because if she doesn't go down, as you can see here, Sync is just happily chunking half of them out. Had he been a little bit more aware, he would have seen the flowing butt and walked out of the way. But he didn't. But you saw the amount of damage in that short amount of time, what he could do.
Things started off so well for AirAsia, but once again, we're seeing how important a Minotaur is, a good Minotaur. This was a really good engage as well.
Yeah, a really, really good engage overall. And I think LY4 had most of the work cut out for him. He was really just the be the clean up crew for Bigetron Singapore after Hanabi has wreaked havoc.
This one was Fredo getting a little bit caught out here. And then Logan needing to expand the ultimate. LY4 was happily just doing what he wanted in the back line. And this was the game-winning fight.
Yeah, really impressive how they played this overall. They were being aggressive. They were trying to make sure they were consistently rotating to make sure that each person doesn't die out too fast.
Yep, and Rush, he tried to find a way in, but without Blood Oath, it would not be enough. He didn't have damage.
Woo.
What a game 1.
Yeah, that was a really great
game 1. You know what? I need a break. Do you need a break?
Yeah, looks like we're going to go on a short break. And when we come back, it might be the final game of today. Will Bigetron be able to go 2-0? Or is AirAsia going to bring it back? We'll be right back.
revive my blade. The weak shall be crushed. All that stand against me will turn to ash. My legions will conquer the world.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Let's go out and relax.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
My hammer is at your behest.
Unstoppable! Double kill! Legendary! Legendary! Double kill! Legendary! Double kill! Legendary! Double kill! Legendary! Legendary! Double kill! An ally has been unstoppable!
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
Welcome back, everybody, to the MPL Season 2, brought to you by EGG Network and also Moontoon as well. We're going to be your casters for today. This is Matthew Kane.
Oh my God.
Yes!
I thought we decided to retire that already. Why is it still there?
Yes! I was so hoping, just at the back of my mind, just let it slide. Let it slide. But so far, it's been really exciting games so far. A lot of results have been set in stone, but this is the game we're talking about. Bigetron Singapore versus AirAsia.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, this game means so much. It would change if AirAsia wins it. The bracket looks completely different. But if they lose it, the bracket will look so different as well. Because if they finish third seed, they will face against the sixth seed. And it would be, guess who? Bigetron Singapore. So it's gonna
Which is kind of awkward going into playoffs.
So you really want to, win this game. And to be fair, in the majority of the game, it felt like AirAsia was gonna win it. But at the end, they just couldn't end it. It felt like they kept on dragging. They were not on point. Every time one person died, they went through. One person died, okay, 45. They stepped to keep on fighting. AirAsia, they have the ability to win this game.
Yep.
They just need to make sure that the discipline is there. Like Fredo said in the video, right? discipline, listen to him. Listen to his commands.
Yeah, I think even then, even Fredo made a mistake himself. I don't know whether it's coordination errors, but they were giving a lot of freebie kills that shouldn't have happened, especially at this when there's so much on the line here.
Definitely.
That shouldn't be happening.
But if you are AirAsia Saiyan, would you change your game plan?
Honestly, I don't think I would change the game plan. I would be more focused on being more proactive within the game and also try to make it as clean as possible.
I still think the Jawhead was a big question. It worked really well in the early game, but you could see in the late game he couldn't do anything in teamfights.
I think that was kind of the point. They wanted to end it early, but I mean, Bigetron, they knew the game plan. We have Hanabi. We're pretty happy just waiting this out. So the longer they dragged it out, the more strategical they started to play, the more they got caught out, and I think they played too close to the textbook. They're following too close to the guidelines of the textbook for AirAsia Saiyan. And I don't say that to a lot of teams here because, I mean, AirAsia Saiyan, they're playing textbook, but that took way too long. Strategically cutting down so many towers, it might have been better to focus on just 2 lanes and then just start claiming the 3rd lane as consolation prizes when you're that far ahead.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to make sure that all 3 lanes are pushed because that's how AirAsia Saiyan does it. Right? They want all 3 lanes pushed in and then force the opponent into a bad decision. However, Bigetron, they were smart. They knew how to counteract that. Be proactive first so that AirAsia Saiyan couldn't set up. And you could see that was the demise.
Absolutely. And then once they started to scale in the game, once they understood, hey, we can actually win these team fights, we can actually contest objectives, they really started to put pressure all over the map then.
But this game, it's still wide open.
Yep,
still up in the air. It doesn't matter, 2-1, 2-0. They just need to win the game. And just to remind everyone, in the first week of MPL, Flash Tyrants, they also took game 1 away from AirAsia Saiyan, but they managed to come back from it. Maybe.
Is this a reverse sweep? We're just going to have to find out here.
Start off with, barely coming back against a Singaporean team and end it with the same thing.
Yeah, that
would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. I'd agree.
Remember the script.
Oh, yeah, that will, yes. No, that will not happen according to this. But overall, the strategy coming in from Bigetron, their draft, what do you think about it? Do they need to change it, though?
I still effortless transition.
Effortless transition.
But yeah, going back to what you said, the draft. Oh, they're actually putting in Gripex over Logan this game. So there is a sub coming in. We'll have to see. They are still playing out Gushin. I think they don't need to change their game plan. Game plan for AirAsia Saiyan was really good. Bigetron,
that's the questionable one.
I don't know. I mean, it worked, right? So normally if it worked, why change? If it ain't broke, why fix it?
See, the issue is right now is that most people, it hasn't come to the point where everybody is able to play every single strategy perfectly to see which one is easier to pull off.
Wait. Minotaur was banned out. So
Grok is still open.
Grok is still open. They banned Grok game 1, right?
Yes.
So, okay, with Minotaur being banned out, maybe they want to first pick that Martis. They're showing that Martis is a really big priority. So they want to do it instead.
Big priority Martis. Do they want to get rid of... Do they want to actually lock in? I don't know if they're going to pull off something crazy.
They didn't ban Lunox as well. So Lunox was untouched. They are banning out Martis. So smart move there, AirAsia Saiyan. Because remember, they actually hovered off Martis and Minotaur in the first game.
Yes.
But they were like, oh yeah, AirAsia Saiyan doesn't play Martis. Now they know they play Martis. So they want to first pick away. Now, no Martis, no Minotaur. Selena left open. Lunox left open. Selena will be the choice for Sana.
Lunox is going over to AirAsia Saiyan.
The thing is that they didn't pack it. Grok, 100% they're going to pick Grok. I don't know whether Lunox will be locked in or the Alice. Yeah, remember, Alice is the high priority pick. I think both these picks really strong.
Ooh, do they want to go with the double mage one? That's where it becomes like.
I don't think you should go double mage anymore. Go for double tank instead.
But I mean, technically, they're both coming in from both teams. It's like pseudo mages here.
True.
They're borderline mage, borderline assassin sword.
This is so fun. Both teams are mind gaming each other.
I love it. I really do love it. They're gonna deny LY4 of the Lancelot,
and then they're like, you know what? Take away Rush's Alice. It's fine. You take something away from me. It's like, you know what? You take my pen. I'll take your phone. Fair trade.
Fair trade. Apparently so. But that just opens up so much more. I mean, Gushin has been banned out. Why does this banned out?
Do they go for Lunox? Lunox. They're going for Valir. Wow,
Valir and Lunox?
No. If they go for Valir, they're only going to go for Valir.
They could go for an Aurora if they really wanted to.
No,
I think in this particular situation, that they might want to consider Diggy just so they don't get sieged.
They're
from
going
under
for
tower.
another tank here. Oh no, they're going for the Aldius.
Your
Aldius
team
here.
is picking.
Is he strong enough to one-shot
Yes.
Alice?
Yes, 100%. The Soul Steel basically
Steel,
stacks up every time you kill a unit. So he just needs to stack up a lot of it before he goes for it. But now he will be strong enough to kill that carry if they lock it in.
At least Carry has some sort of counterplay too against the Aldius though. So that brings up a big question. Oh, yeah, I like Cho as well. I would have considered maybe even Akai here just so you can create space. But I think Cho is even better just for the pick potential. And looking at the composition here, I think Bigetron really strong picks.
Okay, look here. Don't look at the screen. What is AirAsia going to pick?
I immediately forgot what their composition was.
No.
They're going to pick... Probably not going to be a mage, I'm assuming. So my guess is it's looking along the lines of maybe Bane?
So, you say not a mage, 100%.
Probably not going to be a mage. Is it actually going to be a mage? Oh, they did lock in Linux. Yeah, they're going to go for the double mage here.
That was fun, actually.
Ah, man, that sucks.
Okay, if that's a game tree, you can do it on me.
Okay, fair enough. But I really think, like, that's a lot of damage coming in from AirAsia saying, will they be able to pull this off? I'm confident that they could, but it comes down to the big question for Bigetron. Can they abuse the early game so much till they completely lock out mid-game for AirAsia saying, we're just going to have to find out. This is tough.
Predictions as our producer forces us to say a name so that they can change our name.
I'm saying Bigetron this time.
I'm saying AirAsia.
I like the early game compositions. I like pick compositions. I'm gonna invest some time into Bigetron, see how they play this out. Okay. I think AirAsia saying if they're able to hold out throughout the mid game, we'll be able to take full control over the game.
Guys, remember this, Malaysian fans.
Smash them.
He voted against AirAsia saying.
Hey, yeah, you're gonna pull this on me now.
So during the playoffs, look for a guy with broken glasses.
Come on.
Look for a guy with broken glasses. Go for him.
Man, you are insinuating war.
All right. Let's see how this is gonna work out. Oh, they're gonna put a double mage together.
I like what they're doing right now. They're trying to... I'm not sure if sending Carry on the soul lane by herself is going to be the best choice. I kind of feel like she would prefer to stand along the... Wow, I'm surprised Group X took that much damage. I'm surprised that they are sending Carry by herself. She doesn't have access to the jungle. I kind of feel like she needs to be the one in the mid lane while Celine is in top, while Alice can just casually sit down in the bot side, not having to worry about anything, really.
Yep. So Rush on this Lunox, I actually really like Lunox. It's one of my favorite heroes in the
Oh yeah, I have not heard you stop talking about it since it came out.
Yeah, it's so versatile. You can use it to just run away and do damage. Like I said, Machine Gun Mage, I want to see how Rush does it. Oh, good sidestep there from Solos. Does pop the shield, wants to go for this, pops it in with that Soul Steal. Yep, that's just going to stack up. Oh, good Guardian's Barrier. And the pushback. The Searing Torrent will just make sure that, they're not going to come in here. And actually, Fredo is playing that Valier. Wow, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I mean, Fredo can basically play everything at
this
point.
But Jahat. Dawn Rose doesn't get it, does have the punch. He stole it away.
Oh, that's so nasty. He was able to bounce off. He was able to bounce off of Alice and also Cho to get a double dash through them and finally make it out towards the end. That was really sick.
That will give them a lot of advantage in these early stages. Rush already has that Demon Shoes, so gonna get tagged by the Abyssal Trap, and now with the stun comes in by fancying him. Oh, fancying his chances. Solo's gonna miss that auto attack by Group Packs, making sure that no one bullies his Audius.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, here comes the flicker, comes in. Fancy might go a little bit too deep. That was close here. Fadelim is in Abyssal form. Will change back to humanoid. Just walk away.
He's quite happy the way he's playing. He's really bullying. Oh, what's happening down on the bot side?
Surprise, surprise. It's not only a first, but it is a double Q. Fredo coming in. Clutch King Fredo setting on whatever his name it is, and it's not done yet. AirAsia saying.
So they lost.
Starting strong.
I'm surprised that they lost the 2v2, but I think that kind of proves how strong Linux is when it comes down to these small skirmishes. Has maximum chaos, can just blitz out her second ability constantly.
Group Pax needs to be careful. He's all between all four members, but here comes the Hellfire together with Rush, and what a flicker. They get the They're in a tough position here, AirAsia saying they need to back off. They have bit more than they can chew. The brilliance does get popped. He turns into a whiff here, rush.
Ooh,
can he get it to the round? No! That was so close. The outplay was there. He does get a trade kill. But he almost get the kill here. But in the meantime, Solos gets the turtle a little bit of advantage going over to AirAsia Saiyan. The goal lead is there, 1.6k for AirAsia Saiyan.
Really, really nice coming in from both teams. Here. They're putting up their best, but I'm so surprised that 2v2 down. On the bot side, LY4 and Sana against Rush and also Fredo. They ended up losing that while Gripex managed to get in position. He didn't really make a difference until the very end there, but wow, that was pretty crazy coming out. It's good to know. It's good to know. Good to know that they could that at level 4 they cannot do.
The Phantom strike was close. But it was just not enough. Mr. V coming in with the Widow the Dragon, picks off to Fredo. Where's the ultimate? There goes the Hellfire into the Syrian Torrent. He pushes him back, he gets a kill, and he walks away. What is this? Fredo the Magician. Here comes the ultimate as well. The chase fate comes in. Can they save Fredo? No is the answer. But Mr. V might pay for it with his life. He does manage to get the stun. They do get the kill. Fredo with some fancy footwork, but not enough.
Really, really, honestly, that was really sick there. Solos picking up the kill, sees that he can actually turn, uses the ultimate on top of him, picks up the kill for himself, and picks up another kill later on under the turret with the help of Gripex. Really nice coming in from AirAsia Saiyan.
Solos showing it strong, just like game 1 yesterday, showing that they can go for it. Oh, the stun was close. Gripex does have the power of nature, and Sing, his dangerous slow, the cosmic vision with the snipe. Rush showing the strength of Lunox. And pause does get sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys.
But a pause coming through here, really, really interesting. Hopefully they don't have too many issues coming up thus far.
Oh,
but,
no.
Technical difficulties.
I didn't get it in time.
Secret's out. The Blazer's off.
Blazer's off.
Blazer's off.
No.
Thanks, production.
Okay, just to let you guys know, I actually I cast standing up, and with my blazers out because I actually tend to move a lot when I cast.
Oh yeah, you should. Oh.
That was so. They could have waited a little bit longer.
A little bit.
They saw me putting on my
They knew it because this happened multiple times throughout the stream already. So finally getting it.
No, they saw it. No. That is not an excuse.
You should.
Okay, it's okay. It's all good now. I look okay. I look normal. Hey, you know what? I'm okay.
Okay, let's talk about the game a little bit here. Aldius, the pick. Really interesting so far working out.
Yep, definitely. It did work out. And Aldius, because of Chase Fate, the strength of it, and every single time, right? Solos, he's stacking up that Soul Steal.
Yep.
And when he stacks it up, the next time he uses it, it'll be much more damage.
Yeah.
And I Just want to see that burst come in and just destroy onto carry on that LY4. I want to see those late game fights.
I kind of feel like LY4 in this particular situation is forced to buy, what's the item called that negates all physical damage, just to dodge. If Alice gets on top of her, quickly pop that, or even if he's running away and the ultimate comes through, pops the item, doesn't take any physical damage, he can actually freely move around, still auto attack, and I'm pretty sure he can still come out, but that's purely based on itemization.
Yep, definitely. But actually, if I recall correctly, I think Fredo got Divine Judgment. Let's just say Fredo dies, right? AirAsia Saiyan still has a really strong lead, even after he dies.
Yep.
And Fredo, I didn't expect him to play the Valir.
Yeah.
At all.
He basically plays everything at this point.
I think he's one of those teammates who's like, you know what, I'm good at everything, and he actually makes it.
Yeah.
Unlike, you know, some of my team, some of my friends, oh yeah, I can play everything. Sure, I can, no problem. No problem. Yeah, just pick me and go 0-10. Guys, just say that you can't play a hero.
Just throwing shade to all your dual partners.
Just
throwing
say,
shade.
It's fine. But going back to this, remember, this game means so much to the grand scheme of things, to AirAsia Saiyan the confidence if they win this, finishing top seed. Let's see how it goes through. Or looks like, okay. Let's see. Okay, Hellfire does came off. Fatty Lim is there. He actually, here comes the chase fate. They do get the kill. Rush with that machine gun ultimate. The darkness is there. Pops it off, and Sana. Oh. Here comes the dunk. The flicker comes in from Sana. And yep, they do get the win.
I'm surprised he didn't cancel into the auto attack there. I'm pretty sure he would have been able to pick that up. There was a split second where he can actually cancel the auto attack right after using the ability, but didn't get it off just yet. Not sure if the auto attack went off and I didn't notice the damage, but that probably may or may not have killed him. It's hard to say when you're up against when you have something like Kaya.
Yep, Traitor does get started. Guns Bear is there. Rush does have his ultimate available. Traitor is already down to 30% health. He does have the darkness available if he wants to go for. He's looking for an opening. Aldios does have the ultimate. He is in his chaos form. It is so low. And now they're going for it. Beautiful wild charge. They get the turtle, but will they win the fight? Now, Aldios with the ultimate. Which target is he going for? He's going for Selena. He's blocking it in. Will they chase for it? With the Gareth. He does dodge it. He is solo. What? The flicker. He stays alive. But what about the rest of his thing? Sing with the blood. Oh, does have the lifesteal, but it is not enough. Mr. V now in a heap of trouble. Solos, he's still fancying his chances. He will find it back off. They get the turtle. They get the kill. And I just say, gets the advantage.
Oh man, actually, I'm pretty sure Bigetron would have been able to actually turn the fight around had they kite together rather than split into two ways, because LFR couldn't get his damage in the moment Sync went down. So that was kind of an issue there. Had LY4 pumped in his damage, I'm pretty sure he would have been able to pick up a kill or so, but Solos coming out really nicely there, picking up a kill for himself, just one-shotting people. Ooh, that is scary.
100% on point. The Alice pick so far not working out well. On the other side, Panjahat is loving his Lancelot.
Yeah, he is absolutely crushing it. Honestly, what I really need to, I don't want to throw shots at Moonton here, but man,
oh Fred. No, there might be no time. He's trying to stay alive. It is not enough. The divine judgment is there. Now he's going to cancel it.
Oh, thank goodness.
100%. There's no point to take these 4v fights. Remember, they have the lead. They just need to stay together, AirAsia Saiyan. Use creep packs as that mid shield to lead your charge. Go to those fights. Fredo, a little bit misfortunate to get caught out.
Yeah. Honestly, I think, oh, here we go. Mr. Vi is right on top of them. Doesn't get his kick off just yet. Way of the Dragon still being held up here.
Okay, that's Green Pack, so that's the main target. They use the Way of the Dragon into Green Packs. And that is, remember, this is exactly what happened in game 1. They had the lead, but they got caught out one after the other. Solos will back out. Carry is not here. They're buying so much time for LY for the farm here.
Agreed. However, they don't have the ultimates here. 4 people with no ultimates.
They're going for
here.
carry. They're going for carry. Chase Fate does get stun locked. He will see the Kaya going onto it. And now he does have some cavalry. The Soul Steal, so much damage. The stun as well. But the Divine Judgment is there. The Courage Bulwark Rush pops the ultimate, but it's just not enough.
Oh man, this is really unfortunate, but really well played by Sada there. Seeing the opposite quickly trying to rally with carry there and clutches it out just as it comes off of cooldown, locks down Aldia so he can't one-shot LY4. Ooh. Oh man. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, well, not Sana's ult, but Kaya the hero, sometimes that Divine Judgment can be a little buggy.
Yeah, that is true. But oh, here comes Creepbacks, but he does have the flowing blood, so he should be fine.
I don't think they want to take the fight here. Not in the middle of the lane.
Aldous is not here yet.
Yeah.
They need to do... what they did so well against Geek Fam Icon in game 1 was Aldous was really far ahead. He was stacking those soul steals, doing so much damage. But now, oh no! One more time, the Abyssal Arrow lands onto Fredo.
He's taking quite a bit of damage. Ooh, that was close. He's taking quite a bit of damage.
They need to start fights here, as you're saying. They cannot wait. They need to be the ones to pull the trigger. Because if they allow Sing to just keep on shooting those arrows, you know, at the end of it, they're just going to get chunked in.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Fiery Limb is continuously throwing out the Abyssal Arrows, it's just continuously going to put pressure on those towers, and it's such annoying harass. And Selena scales really nicely in towards the late game, still has some decent damage, still looking out for the assassinations and pickoffs, but not exactly the best in comparison to things like Rush's Lunox here.
Definitely. Rush's Lunox is one to look out for. Remember, 100% win rate so far in MPL. Is this going to be the first loss, or will Rush continue that record?
So far, they're just continuing their rotations. I think AirAsia saying we're trying to plan out for something, but realize that the top lane is getting shoved in. Quickly sends Banjahat to go and deal with the issue, and they're quickly rotating to the left side of the map, hopefully to set up a trap. But Gripbacks once again getting hit by the Abyssal Arrow.
Abyssal Arrow, but that's charged the power of nature, so you will not get knocked out by the Jikundo. They are just actually, you can see it on the map, another pause coming in. So let's see, there should be a little bit of technical difficulties.
That's so unfortunate though. Yeah. Coming in, I mean, technical difficulties is one thing, but I don't know how much of the game it is affected. Did they stop the planning this time round?
I'm prepared this time.
You're prepared this time round. But man, overall, it's just it's still an issue to deal with Aldius overall. As long as you have the Divine Judgment, I think you have a good answer to it. But the moment it's down, it's just a huge green light for Aldius to go in.
Definitely. And this game is still really 50-50. Even though Ericsson has the lead, one misstep, you can see they are getting caught out slowly, and that's the thing that's deterring them.
Yeah, I'd agree. I kind of feel like, I don't know if whether it's part of the technical issue or whether it's just uncoordination. It really could go either way, but I think technical issues may have played a part there.
I do wonder what is the technical difficulties. I hope it's not lag. That would be the worst case scenario.
Yeah, we saw that in week 1 actually, when Bigetron ended up losing the game, a significant lead, and basically just couldn't do anything in the game because of a bad fight due to lag. So hopefully this isn't the same case and they can still go neck and neck with each other.
Hopefully we do get some reports from production so we can, convey it to you, because we don't know too.
We have no idea what's going on.
But yep, this game is neck and neck, and it's really, really close. You can sense that there's so much on the line.
Yeah. Honestly, I think AirAsia Saiyan playing better than in game 1? Yes or no?
I think they played better in game 1 actually. Game 2, yes, they're still ahead, but it wasn't as assertive.
It feels a little rough around the edges, I have to say here. But Bigetron overall, it feels like they haven't changed too much entirely. I kind of feel like even though that sometimes their plays don't work out, it's so calculated that it has such minimal risk to it. Oh, we just lost 4 members, but our gold lead is still 2k above them. We're good. 2 towers over 4 people, no problem.
Yep. And let's just see how these things will make sure, how teams will continue.
Yeah, I think that's... If you want to take a note out of Bigetron, and also AirAsia saying definitely playing a little bit different from Season 1, but is it for the better? I'm not so sure. The meta is already changing. You need to really solidify the basics of the game.
I guess they're still trying to figure out what is the meta. Even we don't know what's the meta because teams are still trying things out. I know Aldous looks like a pretty decent pick as well.
But we were saying about the experimental thing, about the bringing out the experiments.
They're not going to experiment. Not we. You were saying it. I'm saying
yeah,
no
it's true.
experiment.
I kind of feel like in this particular situation that when Solos plays Aldius, that it's still like it's not something that everybody has caught on to. Is this a breakthrough or is this just an experiment? It's hard to say.
No, Aldius does get a tower. Valier is just cutting things off. Looks like 5 members of AirAsia gonna walk onto this top side. Oh, the arrow does slam by the Green Lord. Oh, what a
so sneaky.
They just want to cause a distraction. They have no idea. AirAsia saying,
can they do it fast enough? Wait, they have carry on their side. Yes, they're going to cut this down.
Oh no, this will be such a huge swing. A great decision making coming in from Bigetron Singapore, and finally they get the notification Lord has been slain.
Oh, that's so nice, especially for Bigetron Singapore. They're going to be able to pick that up for themselves, and now they're going to be looking to take down these objectives. Will they? I'm not sure whether they want. I don't think they're going to gather around Lord. I kind of feel like they're going to go and look for the silence and stretch out the game a little bit longer so that LY4 can really start popping off here.
Definitely. Looks like Lord will be banking on the top side. So interestingly enough, let's see what's going to happen. AirAsia saying still have the lead. 3,000 gold. A lead is still a lead, but that is a slim one at that. 10 minutes in, game's up for grabs.
Yeah, game is still up for grabs here. Mr. V gonna take a couple shots at Gripex, slowly move his way out.
Arrow is gonna land on the Gripex, but he does have the power of nature, so he will not get stunned up from this. They need to start a fight. They either have to start a fight or just back out from this. They cannot stand in front of this turret.
Yeah, and so far Carrie hasn't joined the fight just yet, and I think she isn't going to. She's gonna keep farming here. I think Bigetron, this is the perfect time for AirAsia to really engage because Lord is taking their time.
Look at the top side though. The flicker comes in from Solos. They didn't get the call. And the speed like Usana with the flicker as well. They won Solos. That's the miring target. But Mr. V and Sing, they are so deep. Rush now pops the ultimate there. This could be the oversnap that they were looking for. Rush has the ultimate. They're trying to back off the Hellfire. They're all standing into it. They get the kill. They get 2 kills. And the Soul Steal comes in. One more auto attack will kill it. But the Kite comes in. The Solos with the outplay. They get the kill. And he's not done. He's alive. He does it. Solos. What was that?
He survived with a sliver of HP, executing 3 members coming in from Bigetron. This is so huge. From a power play to a counter play coming in. Let's look at that replay one more time.
It was all that misstep. They wanted the kill way too much. They flickered for it. They were under a turret. A good chase fit came in, and this was the solo show. Whatever it is, give him the MVP. Give him whatever trophy we have. This was all Solos. He kited, and he killed off every single member there.
Oh,
take a bow, son.
They were not ready for that. Bigetron was absolutely not ready to get 3 members getting cut down by single-handedly by Solos here. Woo! This game is just becoming even more intense as it progresses. 32 to 35k. This is so close.
So close indeed. Gripex is still, remember, they are still ahead. But now this is the game is sort of basically back to a stalemate because that time they had to clear out the Lord, they couldn't get any advantages. But now Gripex trying to look for a way in there. Goes to Divine Judgment. He did not have power of nature anymore. Can he use his ultimate just in time? No is the answer, but as you say, they're going for this fight. There goes the faster execution. The ultimate here gets popped here by Alice. The ultimate is true. So much damage. As you say, gets popped up, but Sing, he's in the front line. Can he get killed? No is the answer. Wintertron gets popped. And as you say, trying to make a retreat, try to make a beeline back to their base. They will be able to do that. And oh, Fredo, that's he does have a little bit of damage.
Yeah, they're gonna quickly destroy the economy down on the jungle side from Bigetron. AirAsia really can't contest this. They have to go back, recall, get their health back. But really well played. They waited for the power of nature to go down before they started collapsing onto Gripex. Really well done there by Bigetron Singapore.
Gripex felt a little bit confident, maybe too confident for his own good. But at least AirAsia didn't lose that much. You can see Fatim just hanging on that brush, waiting for a pickoff, waiting for an arrow to hit. So far, no one is going to go for it. Oh, Sing, he does get charged out. The Soul Steal, the damage is real. There goes the stun. He does get immobilized with the Blood All. He will not go for that kill because Carry is making his way to the top side as well.
Yep, the rotations is just one step too slow from AirAsia Saiyan here because Bigetron have priority over all lanes.
If they go for this fight, they will win so huge. But they just cannot find any members. And now Greenbacks, they will spot Fatty Lim. Will they go for this? If they can catch onto one member, they will open up the game completely. But they are not going to pull the trigger just yet. They are just going to back off.
Honestly, if Gripex were to just immediately ult as soon as he walks into the bush and sees the two quickly ult straight away, I think they would have been able to catch maybe one, possibly. But so far, nothing's going on here. Aldous is just getting stronger and stronger. 2.8k. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Like you said, stacking slowly but surely. That's why Aldous is so strong in the late game. If he keeps on stacking, the more damage will come out. All Gripex will be on the flank. Will not find anything just yet. Looks like AirAsia is going to be happy inside their base for now.
Yeah, they're just going to quickly clear up the waves. I mean, it's a little hard for Bigetron to really...
Oh, solos! This is a big pickup. We can go for it. LY4 is in the middle of no targets, but finally the cavalry has arrived, and so he gets controlled up. The way of Dragon is dead. And no, he's flickering in. But what? Quick fingers from LY4. He manages to go on to save. He pops the chase fade though. Can he get the kill? He gets the kill. That's the carry. That's the main target. That is the main damage. Aaron is saying he's
still
feeling
alive.
Strong. He's feeling alive. And now Sing, can he get a kill? He gets the solo. He gets Aldous, and he manages to walk away. Suddenly, Aaron is in a top spot. But Jahat, can you do it? Can you carry his team? He can. He gets one. He gets two. And now he's trying to get more. He's looking for the kills. He's looking for Fatty Lim. He doesn't need to get him because Rush has that. It is a 4-for-1 exchange. And AirAsia Saiyan is in the driver's seat. But Jahat walking towards Lord. Oh no, Mr. V. My heart cannot take this. I cannot go for this. Please go for this steal. Now he will try to play a little bit of a disturbance. But they are going on to Lord here.
Take a breath here. I got this. As the rest of AirAsia saying, cover around Lord. Mr. Vi is kind of in trouble here. He's looking to steal it away, but he just can't. Shunpo's out of the way after the Jukundo. 4 members. Can he do this?
They need to do it because Carry's on his way. Chase Fate is here. They do lock on the Carry. They are going to back out from it. They're going to back out from it, and it's going to be all okay.
They're sacrificing?
No, they're going to be fine. So it looks like the Lord will be a clean steal over, going over to AirAsia Saiyan.
Yep.
And now they are the ones with the advantage.
I like the way they use the Chains of Fate there, especially as a deterrent. They see the symbol.
They just back out.
Everybody has to back out. Really nicely done. I think AirAsia saying here, this is the final builds for everyone. LY4 has to survive solos. Solos doesn't have flicker. He doesn't have ult for now until it comes back off.
He does have a Thunder Belt on the side of LY4, so he is a little bit tanky, but I don't think it's enough. Solos just does so much damage.
He just needs to kite him, man. It's all about the kite. All about the kite. He needs the help of his team. That's kind of the issue here. If they blow too many ultimates on people, especially if you're Sana or Mr. Vi, it's just over. What can you do?
Well, we can see Greenbacks going into the top side, being in the front meat line that he needs to be. Does eat that arrow, but you know, he's a tank. He should be okay. He does have Sky Guardian helmet as well. Oh, Greenbacks might fancy his chances going in. Lord, will he be able to do any damage onto the turret? Looks like now he's focusing onto Mr. V. Oh, Chase Fate does go in. They want to go for this fight. Chase Fate goes in. Now they're going for the backline. Solos is all alone. The Blood Out is there. They just decimate everyone.
Two members LY4.
But LY4 is still alive. He has his ultimate. He gets the stun up on the Bajan. They get the kill. They get the turnaround. LY4 is fully online. That was a little bit immature. They went for the kill, but at least they get the mid turret.
Initially, I thought it was a misplay by AirAsia Saiyan, especially once Sana locked down Rush with the Defiant Judgment.
No, they didn't need to go for the engage because they had minions pushing to the bottom side, Gideon. They could have just played a little bit longer, but they wanted to use the Lord for his full effect.
Absolutely, I agree.
Oh, Fredo!
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
Quickly. Flickers out of there. I do agree with you that they should have waited, but in terms of how the fight was played out, there were definitely issues all around here, and I think Bigetron played a really nice game. Sana, not so sure whether he was being a little too ambitious with it, but it worked out in the end, and AirAsia Saiyan definitely played themselves here.
100% true. They play themselves. Now they do not have the Lord advantage anymore. Greenbacks that's the problem when you run a one-tank composition, right? You don't have enough members to actually stun the CCs up. Reflex, he's tanky, but look at that. He's going down so quickly. He does use the wild charge, but it's not enough. That is one member down immediately. Eldios does use the ultimate, but he cancels it. He's gonna go on split push duty. This could be the beginning and the end. No, Fredo, he doesn't have flicker, remember. He does use his window charge, but he's gonna go down. This is going from bad to worse for AirAsia. Saiyan, Sana, beautiful Guild Force, pulls back Banjar, the way of the dragon, more like the way of the death. This could be the end for AirAsia. Saiyan 2 member strong. Rush and Souls, can they do it? Souls
it's over.
Doing what they can.
Just need to hit the turret
on the crystal. This could be it. They kill off the minions, but is it enough? No is the answer. It is 2-0 to Bigetron Singapore. This means Flash Tyrants will finish as first seed. And wow, AirAsia Saiyan finishes as third seed.
Bigetron, still the bane of AirAsia Saiyan.
And guess what? They're meeting each other first
Again,
in the first round of the
playoff. Man. I mean, overall, this game has been very, very intense. So close, so neck and neck, but it felt so one-sided for so long until Bigetron were able to start popping off here. And then
look at that.
And I think once they found the groove to deal, once they've adapted to how Aldius actually plays, immediately you could see the instant click. They were holding up their abilities. They were waiting for the opportunity. They saw the green light. Solos gave them the green light the moment he used his ultimate.
Definitely.
Really well done by Bigetron, identifying the issues with what was going on in every team fight and adapting on the game itself.
Well, let's look at this, group packs in the beginning, it started off really well for AirAsia Saiyan. They do get so many kills, and Rush, that was close actually. If he does manage the darkness for maybe 0.5 seconds a little bit earlier, he would have survived this. Fredo got caught out a little bit, but he turned a bad situation into a good one. He managed to stay alive for so long, but Mr. V did get the kill, but he paid for it with his own life.
Yeah, I really like the way Solos played Alias here. It's so efficient, so effective, and even when it matters the most, he clutches it out.
And this was a huge fight.
Yeah,
you could see the turnaround was there. Solos right down into Fatty Liam's heart. They get the kill, and they got so much more. Sana was just chilling under the turret, but this was the turnaround here.
Absolutely. It's so tough. So tough, especially if you are AirAsia Saiyan, how crushing this is to lose against Bigetron after having such a lead as well. Especially on a 2-0.
But the thing is that 2-0 doesn't really tell the full picture. Souls, what a highlight play.
Yeah,
clip that. Even though he lost, he
played
understands Eldios.
He played astoundingly. Lives with 1 HP. Really playing him well.
So, and you can see they kept on going. They got the carry, but the follow-up just wasn't there. Lunox and Alice, they were battling out in the bottom side. And Alice had the flowing blood to get to the fight a little bit faster. And that was the end of it.
It was so sad. A sad day for AirAsia Saiyan fans.
Yeah, but
all over.
I mean, a big day for Bigetron Singapore officially coming back, showing that they are indeed a huge contender, but this one was the hurtful one, right? Diving in, you thought they got it. They got 2 immediate kills, but guess what? Carry, LY4, free hitting left, right, and center cleans up the fight.
The issue was that there was nothing to get them off, to disengage them from the fight. And this was just so obvious. The moment that Aldius, I don't have my ult, it's a 4v5. They killed one, 3v5, it's over here. Aldius needed a recall immediately.
Fredo, without flicker, remember, he burned flicker a little bit earlier.
Yep.
And that's what, when you have no flicker, you time those spells, no way to escape, that's it.
When you're super aware of these things, it just becomes so easy to make these calls happen.
Yep. So it went according to the script, right?
Yep. Went according to the script. Okay.
So script is here, Bigetron 2. Oh, right here, it says it right here. Let me show you guys. Let me.
Oh yes, yes. That's in a very legitimate font. I would have to agree with this.
See the script? I didn't write this just now. It was already here since the beginning.
Yeah, man. Too old. Following the script. Following the script through and through. But that is going to be the last game for today.
The last game of MPL regular season, because after this, it will... Oh, we have a playoff game.
Yeah,
sorry, not a playoff game. The All-Star game.
The All-Star game.
But after that, we have the playoffs itself. And we have some more information about it. Don't go anywhere just yet. We are going to show you the brackets in a little bit. Production is just cramping it up very quickly. So hang on tight really, really quickly.
Whew, till then, man. So far, I mean, this entire day has been crazy. The amount of effort a lot of these teams are putting in, and especially when you really consider it, a lot of the top of the table teams, they don't mind if they lose. Oh, we just lose. We don't mind just giving a couple of games away. Try and experiment a little bit more. Use the time to learn about the meta much harder because they're in no imminent danger.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, they lost. You know, AirAsia lost, but they are still in the playoffs. And when in the playoffs, everyone's a clean skate. Doesn't matter where you're from. They get third seed. If I'm not mistaken, I don't quote me on that, but I think they will play against Bigetron Singapore because I did the math before the game, before the games, and I think that's all that's gonna happen.
That's gonna be interesting. I mean, the brackets are gonna be for playoffs. Okay, it's gonna be fun.
If my memory serves me right, the brackets will be like this. It will be Flash Tyrants against Saiyan Reborn.
Okay.
And then it will be 4 and 5. So Geek Fam, don't tell me. No. And then it will be Geek Fam Icon going up against Traitors. And then EVOS against oh my god, who was 7th position? EVOS against Wait, I don't know. No production, don't tell me. Okay, I'll skip that first. And then it will be AirAsia against Bigetron Singapore.
Yep.
And then EVOS against Geek Fam Mystic.
Waiting for the confirmation. No confirmation.
They don't tell me anything. Not yet. Not confirmed.
Not confirmed.
They're still doing the maths.
Yeah, but honestly, playoffs is going to be so tight.
I just wanna see more mobile. I just need to take a 2-week break before we see anything. But don't worry.
Come on, a 2-week break.
Don't worry. Let's look at these standings. Let's see whether I'm right. Please be right. 3-6. Yep. 3-6. Yep. I'm 100% right. I'm confident with my picks. Flash Tyrants tops the table 20 points. EVOS Singapore 19 to their name. And AirAsia, and unfortunately, they don't get any and ends the season with 18.
Yeah. 3 Singaporean teams came into the regular season. 3 Singaporean teams coming out.
Yep, and you can see Geek Fam Mystic with a late season surge, as you may, will end on 4th position. Traitor will finish 5th. Bigetron Singapore 6th with a great win, leapfrogging Geek Fam Icon on the 7th position, and Saiyan Reborn will be 8th. Unfortunately, Wørld and Borneo Dragons FV, they will be eliminated from the playoffs. Talking about it, let's go to the brackets. I'm right. Please be right. Flash Tyrants against Saiyan Reborn, Geek Fam Mystic against Traitor. And then you have EVOS Esports Singapore against Geek Fam Icon, and AirAsia Saiyan against Bigetron Singapore. Remember, guys, it is all best of 3. It's a double elimination.
Oh, this is so
And
rough.
the grand finals will be a best of 5.
Is it arguable? Ah, man, looking at the brackets so far, Flash Tyrants wins, Saiyan Reborn goes down, then so on and so forth. Coming in from lower brackets, I mean, that's so rough if you get knocked down to the lower brackets immediately. Just, wow.
That is true, and, you know, basically, that's all about it. But let's move on to the All-Star match, guys. Make sure you screenshot this, because it's going to move on really quickly. Got your pictures already.
Yep. Have it up.
Oh, it's already gone. Too late. And now we're going to talk about the All-Star match, which will be happening on the 13th of October. Remember, today's the last day to I think 11:59 p.m. The vote.
Oh, really? It's happening on 13th of October.
13th of October. So 2 weeks after today, make sure you vote the best 5 or the most popular 5 Singaporean teams will go up against the most popular 5 Malaysian players. Words are hard. Vocabulary is missing.
Dictionary.
Yeah. Remember, today's the last day to vote.
Yeah. Today is the last day to vote. So make sure you get it all in. Funny enough, 13th of October is an All-Star matchup. Also my birthday. Really awesome. It's going to be an
Talking
all-star
about birthdays,
birthday match.
Today is my birthday.
Today is your birthday. So birthday boy, you know, you've been doing casting for a while. In the MPL, what's the birthday prediction? Who's going to take it all off playoffs? Come on.
I know.
Put some of that Golden Boy Stardust right now.
I'm not going to do it.
I love putting you under this kind of pressure.
All my predictions has been off today, so I'm not going to do it.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the top of KDA, the king of KDA.
Yeah.
Is it Loon? Is it Albi? Or is it Fredo? Let's see. It's Albi!
He manages to clutch it out 8.2.
8.2, just shy. I think because Fredo's last 2 matches wasn't that spectacular, so he kind of dropped down his scores a little bit. But Albi, congratulations, 500 USD into your back pocket. You know what, Albi, when you come to Malaysia, I'll bring you to some good food. Find me.
You're gonna make him pay for it.
I'm gonna make him, of course. Yeah. I mean, how is that even a question?
It's supposed to be, treat your guest. Nah, guest treats me. I'll just show you the place.
I'll drive you there. I know where they want to eat too because they shared on their wall, and I said, "Oh yeah, I bring you there." Win-win,
win-win situation.
I'm not that cheapskate, guys. I'm not that cheapskate.
Oh man.
Okay. Let's talk about the playoff location because we have it. Where is it? Let's see.
Honestly, I'm gonna let you do the honor, birthday boy. I'm gonna let you do all the honors, all the reveals, all on you.
Let's talk about it. It's the playoff locations. Drum roll. No one can hear that except for me. But it is at Paradigm Mall. That is going to be happening on the 19th to 21st October. So mark those dates down. And it's going to be there. And that's a nice throwback. Because we actually casted it the first time together there.
Oh yeah, all at Paradigm Mall.
Yeah, all at Paradigm Mall. We're going to go back to our roots. 19th to 21st October. You'll see those top 8 teams battle it out. Any last words, Gideon, before we wrap things up?
For everybody out there, calm down. This is going to be the most epic